Good evening, everyone. Gvids here, back in Port Stanley, and we're off to a rough start. First off, we went to the grocery store and we had no chicken liver, so we're gonna have to improvise for baits. And we also forgot my metal rod holders, but thank goodness I did bring that one there for the cart, so we're saved there at least, and made a makeshift one here for us. And anyways, this is what we got for baits. We got some beef liver. We're gonna make a little goop out of that and throw that on a second rod. And then on rod one, we are gonna throw on some sardines. These things I used to use back in the day a long time ago. They do work fairly well. They are cheap. You get a fair amount of them. They do last for a while. That's one thing I do like. Some people do go to a shrimp bait, but I personally like eating shrimp, so I just can't go there. So rod one, sardines, and rod two is the beef liver. I did make kind of a goop, same thing I do with the chicken liver, a little bit of Kool-Aid, a little bit of sea salt, mixed in a bag, just make it into a little bit of a goop. Get this rod out there, and let's get the weighting game starting. We'll get obviously the second rod out there as well, and let's just see which one's gonna go down first. I personally don't really know. I've caught fish on both. I have used beef liver. That's usually my go-to if I can't find chicken liver. There are chicken hearts, but they don't really have a lot of goop. And my cart there seemed a little bit wobbly, and I didn't like that. So we're gonna go ahead and fix this now. Let's get a little leverage here and pin it up. This place always has some tools, either for a makeshift rod holder or just to pin up my cart here. Because a big old fishy might pull that in. We don't want to do that. So anyways, we got the rod out there. Let's get the second one out there. Get the weighting game going, guys, and see what happens. All right. She's in there. She should be sturdy enough. Like I say, let's get this guy out here. Now, we've been waiting quite a while, guys. I'm actually going to pack her in. I got most of my stuff packed. And, yeah, I'm just going to call her a day. So, I don't know what happened there. It's normally a good spot, but today is... Holy shit! Never mind. We actually got a fish on. I couldn't get the camera on in time. Like always, it was actually off, so I had to turn the thing on and get the recording going. As I was saying, I was literally just packing my stuff up. The only thing left was pretty much the rods. And this thing is pulling me on both sides. I don't know which side of my line I'm on. Downfall for having two lines in the water, obviously, is you're going to get a little tangled up sometimes. And I think we're going to be a little tangled today. But let's get this thing in here and see what we got. Definitely a kitty kitty. See, it isn't pulling too hard, but the water's still really cold. I do find these fish are a little bit on the sluggish side. When in the summertime, they pull hard, some of these fish. Man, oh man, do they ever have a great fight, which is one of the reasons why I love fishing for them. As the season gets thick in here, they're just going to get bigger and feistier. We're going to be tackling them all summer long here, going all over the place to do so, all different lakes. I tend to go to the Great Lakes for these, at least in the mouths and boat launches. And we got this baby in. All right, got the extender on the net here. We ain't diving for fish anymore. Oh, we are tangled a bit, but it doesn't look too bad. Just a little bit around his tail. And that was probably my fault, because I dragged him over to that side, thinking that he was already over there. But that's okay. I don't mind a little tangle wangle. We can get that taken care of. Look at this gorgeous fishy. Oh shit, let's get this hook out of his mouth. What am I doing? Poor guy. Sorry, bud. I'll get the camera on you in a moment once we get this hook out of your face. Then we'll show the cam. Here we go. Again, don't have pliers on hand because I just packed everything up. But we did alright there. We got it out. And there we have it, guys. Oh, beautiful little fish right at the end on the beef liver. So the beef liver ends up winning. Alright, right at the friggin' end. I was right about to pack her up, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you do share, like, and subscribe.